Yo, how's it going, guys? KPR here bringing us another video, and today I want to talk about some of the issues plaguing Marvel Rivals. I have made a video like this already, mainly because it is a problem with the grouping system, how they haven't yet changed it, and like I mentioned in that video already, I would not mind them keeping some of the grouping restrictions for higher rated lobbies. However, the group restrictions start as soon as you get into plat. That is insanely low. Like, I get that the majority are below that or at that level. Actually, I think they're at that level now I think about it. But anyways, it's still a huge problem because a bunch of people like playing with their friends, and I doubt that it was in only groups of 3. It'd most likely be anywhere between 4 to 6, especially because you can't really do any 5 stacking since it is not allowed, because Rival says that you're going to be pulling that person that's by themselves or something along those lines at least. And I do get that, especially because this community is insanely toxic. I will not lie. I also trash talk in the game and towards the enemy team. Sometimes to my teammates that just feel like they're purposely throwing. And other times they really are purposely throwing. So I really don't mind shaming those type of people that just get onto the game to throw matches and just ruin the fun for everyone else. But I feel like the restrictions were also added in order to make sure that people aren't ranking up fast enough and people spend even more time on this game. However, it seemed to have backfired because they have lost a lot of their community. This can be seen a lot in the Steam charts, and you can actually feel it sometimes when you're queuing up for matches. In ranked, I usually would take, I would say, anything less than 30 seconds to actually find a match, even though I may have been in Celestial or a bit higher. But now I'm in GM 2 and 1. I'm going between those two right now, and it takes me quite a bit of time to actually find a match. It can range anywhere from 3 through 10 minutes. And the reason why it'd be 10 minutes sometimes is because I would stop the queue after 5 minutes. I'm like, dog, this is getting pretty annoying that it's taking me a while to find a match now. And then it just puts me against people that really don't belong in that rank sometimes. Like, they either got carried or they're just throwing. Like, if you look at their stats, they were just not good, and it's just surprising how people got up there sometimes. And the other reason why they restricted the groupings is because they said that people were getting boosted too much. But dog, that didn't even fix the problem. If they wanted to do that, they had to have resetted everyone's rank that same time, instead of it being, all right, we'll reset it later, we'll add it to the mid-season update, but we won't be resetting anyone's rank in order to make it, somewhat better for the queuing, or not the queuing, my fault, for the matchups. This is feeling a lot like Overwatch's competitive scene, and I've heard that it's gotten way better now, and they've actually taken some things from Marvel Rivals, and people are actually enjoying the game a lot again. But since Marvel Rivals kind of got its head up its ass right now and their player count go to their head, they aren't really making the best changes, and they're adding a lot of Gunnar skins for no damn reason, bruh. But yeah, they should be making some different changes. They should really revert that. Grouping restrictions, make it so everyone can queue up for 4 people, 46. Maybe at Eternity, cut it off, make it so it can either be duo again, or 3 people if people want that. Because I remember I was queuing up with 4, but I could be wrong. Though. But yeah, the grouping restrictions are really deterring a lot of people. At first, they probably didn't feel it, but now I've seen so many people not really be playing the game because they were like, yo, I like playing this in a stack. And if we can only have 2 other people playing with us, and then the randoms are bots, and some of them feel like EOMM bots, it's like, dog, they're just going to be throwing the matches. You're just not going to be ranking up. You're either going to be going 1 win, 1 loss repeatedly in that continuous cycle, or 2 wins, 2 losses. It's like, dog, they're purposely trying to keep you down at this point. And I don't remember, but I don't think they addressed the loser queue system, even though it got exposed quite a few times. On God, some better changes, some better buffs and nerfs to certain characters. I generally do not know why Iron Fist got buffed. A bunch of tanks probably won't really want to be playing this season. It's really unfun when I see an Iron Fist play, because he is nearly unkillable if he has one support there just watching him. He could be going in there 1v6ing with the support, and he's going to survive that entire time. The meta doesn't really seem to have changed as much, besides the thing kind of not being the best tank anymore, but I don't think he's a bad pick at all, like many people are trying to make him out to be. He's just a different type of character you had to play this season. You can't really be as aggressive as you were being last season because you were eating good as a thing. This season, you can still be doing really great, but don't be as aggressive. So, yeah, my dudes, I really wanted to talk about the grouping restrictions and how the EOMM seem to have actually gotten worse. The matches I've been being put up against have felt so one-sided at times where I'm like, dog, what is my team doing? Like, I've seen it mainly for the DPS this season, but the other seasons it could honestly range from tanked, from any of the roles honestly, but this one seemed to have been mainly DPS. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes I got DPSs that don't get any kills and then start blaming the healers. It's like, dog, that is not their fault. And the healers will be having the most kills in the game too. Like, bruh, these DPS be whining too much sometimes when it is clearly their fault and they're getting diffed and they should switch to something else, to switch to counters, or just switch off the role and see if they could play something else better. But yeah, my dudes, that's all I wanted to talk about. Grouping restrictions, hopefully they change them. This is pretty annoying. I am getting just as annoyed as I used to get with Overwatch, and I'm still playing it a bit, but we'll see if I continue playing this game if they keep doing some of the worst changes of all time. Hopefully the matches are going much better for you guys. For me, sometimes they feel way too one-sided and you guys are getting a bit more fair matches, or you guys are dominating in the match. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you guys are enjoying the content, please subscribe. With that being said, have a good day and stay safe. Later.